Hello, Bucs fans. Adam Slivon here. Fans and media alike have been waiting for months now to see the team return to the field, which they did on Saturday night. It was a great opening act for Tampa Bay in front of their home crowd as they put on a show en route to a convincing 29-7 win over the Tennessee Titans. Following the game and after analyzing 60 minutes of football again, I spoke to several players in the locker room and they had some insightful things to say. I break it all down for you in this week's edition of Top 10 Takeaways, starting with number 1. Bucs football is back, baby. It was great to return to Raymond James Stadium and see the cannons fire. Man, they were going off quite a bit. From start to finish, Tampa Bay was in complete control, and they won in convincing fashion. Number 2, quarterback Kyle Trask was a main player and control of things. Trask was up to the task and efficient with his throws, completing 12 of 16 passes for 129 yards. He was also not afraid to stretch the field early and make the right reads. Speaking to him afterward, he feels a lot more comfortable in the second year of running a similar offense. The saying goes that you can pencil somebody in, but I'd write it in pen that he's quarterback 2 to begin the year. Number 3, I thought offensive coordinator Josh Grizzard handled the play calling well for his first game. Grizzard, he was mixing up the passing concepts and relying on the run game to dictate the flow of things, putting together long scoring drives. Nothing's ever perfect in the preseason opener, but I was pleased to see how things started out. Number 4, Trask connected with wide receivers Emeka Egbuka and Jalen McMillan early, and then he found Ryan Miller often. Miller made his case for wide receiver 6, making contested catches and returning to the game after being in concussion protocol. He's a tough player who will make the decision of who to keep in a deep room difficult. Number 5, there are a lot of people who say head coach Todd Bowles does not show emotion. Any emotion, he's very stoic. Do you see him in the background here? Bowles deployed his defensive backs in tighter coverage a lot more to excellent results. Cornerbacks Tyreek Funderburk and Roman Perotti came away with nice interceptions, with Perotti taking his to the house. Safety J.J. Roberts and cornerback Jacob Parrish each had 2 pass breakups. Guys looked in sync and knew where to be, which is a positive development. Number 6, another big positive was seeing what undrafted free agent inside linebacker Nick Jackson is capable of. Man, what a playmaker. He led the team with 6 total tackles, had a sack, and recorded an interception with an eye-catching, one-handed snag. This is the kind of linebacker you keep around on the 53-man roster. Number 7, it took a bit to get going, but the ground game started to find success in the second half. Running back Sean Tucker and Owen Wright grinded it out, each scoring touchdowns. For Wright, it took him a little longer to score after 2 of his runs were called back. The third time, though, proved to be the charm. Number 8, there was some sloppiness that needs to be cleaned up by the Bucs offensive line. Ben Chukwuma and Ben Scott each had penalties, while Elijah Klein had an errant snap at center. Overall, though, they protected the quarterbacks extremely well and made enough running lanes. Driving home this point is that Tennessee only had 1 sack and gave up 178 rushing yards. Number 9, who am I looking to see improve as the preseason continues? That would be outside linebacker Chris Braswell. After a great start to camp, Braswell failed to impact the game against backup Titans offensive linemen. The outside pass rush didn't do much as a whole, but the 2024 second-round pick needs to step it up if he wants to become the number 3 outside linebacker. I get the team is excited about him, but let's start seeing that in games. And number 10, the Bucs are on to Pittsburgh this week to see the Steelers. Like the Titans were last week, Tampa Bay is going to be tested on the road. It will be another entertaining measuring stick for them as they prepare for the season, practicing and playing against a well-coached team. So that'll do for my top 10 takeaways this week, but be sure to check out pewterreport.com for all of our Bucs news. Also, stay tuned into our Pewter Report TV YouTube channel throughout the week as Matt Matera and I are going to be up in Pittsburgh covering the practices. From our exclusive insight to our flagship shows, you're not going to want to miss it. Also, you can check us out on social media on X, Instagram, and Facebook at Pewter Report. To see my 10 takeaways and more of my analysis, you can find me on X at Adam Lives On. I hope you enjoyed this video breaking down the Bucs' first preseason game against the Titans. What was the most positive development to you? Who needs to improve and show out in Pittsburgh? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you soon for another Top 10 Takeaways.